Very interesting speech. Now we have 50 minutes. If you like to utilize this time to some comments and some ideas that you can give to the audience from all of you. If we don't have any question, one, perfect. If you can present yourself and.
Okay. Hi everybody, my name is Hind Al-Hinawi. I run an organization called Humanitarian Tracker, and we use crowdsourcing and AI for social good. And I would love to offer the tools of our platform to showcase what's already been done, what you have already done. And I think it's a great way to visualize it so people can add on to it. People can connect with others in their communities, and it would be a good starting point because the work is so important, and what all these people in the room are here because they're dedicated to this cause, and it would be a great way to kind of showcase what everybody around the world is doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. My name is Sheikh Ibrahim Lethomi from Kenya. I want to thank all the speakers and put emphasis as religious leaders on our role as religious leaders. And I'll speak from the Muslim perspective. As a religious leader, we have no option. It is wajib. It is an obligation upon us. And I would like here to cite a teaching of the Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, when he said, Unsur akhaka zaliman aw madluman. Rescue your brother, whether he is the oppressor or the oppressed. The child is the oppressed person here. We have a responsibility. And we also have a responsibility towards those who are behind this, who are deliberately causing the oppression by stopping them from oppression. But my main emphasis here is, and I want us, all of us, to ask ourselves this question: can any single actor deal with this problem? The answer is no. We need to collaborate. Religious leaders have a role. The corporate world have a role. The media has a role. All of us have a role. Question number 2. Is the solution to keep our children away from the digital revolution? The answer is no. This is a revolution whose time has come. Of course, it has so many benefits. It's just like a knife. And what I tell my children is never use the knife. They have to use the knife. But I'll tell them, if you use the knife properly, you can cook food with it. If you misuse the knife, it will cut you and cut others. And the blame is not on the knife. The blame is on the user. So this is a blessing. Let us not turn it into a curse. We make proper use of it. And religion plays a very important role here because of something we call in Islam, ar-raqaba dhatiyya, self-policing for the manufacturers, for the companies, and everybody. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you, and thank you very much to the speakers. My name's Susie Hargreaves. I'm from the Internet Watch Foundation in the UK. And I would like to make a plea to the very important speakers here to say that we have removed this year, in the first 10 months, 110,000 web pages. That's millions of images and videos. And we're going to hear from some companies later, but these are not the companies that are hosting the content. 71%, that's 80,000 web pages have been hosted in the Netherlands. So I'll just repeat that, that's 80,000, 71%. Compare that with the UK where we hosted 154, which is still bad, but 80,000. And if we want to make a single massive impact on stopping these images being shared, we need to all have a zero tolerance approach and speak to the Netherlands because it's becoming a safe haven for hosting child sexual abuse. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we have now the time to share our ideas in our lunch time. It can be an opportunity to have in mind the speech of the Holy Father, and we will be back to start at 2:30, the next session, which we speak about the law of the company and NGOs in this area.